2 trillion different and individual galaxies, which together
No
contain more stars
way.
than there are grains of sand on the entire
No way. Alright, boom. So I've been watching a lot of Rick and Morty, and that show is literally about like going on adventures in space and I believe time travel and just whole different universes and how vast space is. And that got me thinking, like, how big is space? And don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed a lot of space stuff like over the years. Like, I find space so fascinating, but I've never really seen any like videos on it. So today we're gonna actually check out how the universe is way bigger than you think. I'll leave the original video in the description, but it's gonna be like a very odd video, and I don't know if many people are gonna watch it, but it's fine. This is something that I'm quite curious in. I kind of want to know myself, but I thought I'll just record it and see how it goes. But anyway, yeah, let's get into this.
This is Earth. You live here on this planet somewhere, and everything that you've ever known is located right here. But just how small exactly is Earth when compared to the scale of the entire
Oh my
universe?
god, that looks stunning. Is
Let's
that real?
start by zooming out to where we can see our nearest cosmic neighbor,
The moon. Yeah.
We think that the moon is very close to Earth since it dominates our night skies.
That's
but
true.
In reality, the moon isn't this close to our planet. It's actually about this far away.
What?
384,400 kilometers away from you right now on average.
What?
You could fit 30 entire Earths in between this distance. And if you
That's
somehow
crazy.
were to drive a car at a constant 100 kilometers per hour speed, it would take you about 160 days to drive the entire distance. Despite this incredible distance, however, 12 humans have actually set foot here, representing the furthest away that any individual human has ever been away from the Earth.
Right, was it
And one of
when...
humanity's greatest achievements.
What was his name?
This is what the Earth would look like from there if you were standing there with
Armstrong?
them. And if you wanted to communicate with somebody back at home, it would take a message about 2.5 seconds to travel between you and them, since that's how fast the speed of light can travel at. This is a photo that was taken on Mars, and that tiny dot that you see there is Earth as seen from the Martian surface.
Oh, wow.
On average, Mars is an incredible 225 million kilometers away from Earth, but that distance can be as high as 401 million kilometers.
Wait, how?
Means that
Why?
whenever humanity finally gets around to landing a human on the planet, that person will be 986 times further away from Earth than the astronauts who landed on the moon were. In addition,
That's actually
the time
crazy.
delay for sending a message from Mars back to Earth isn't just 2.5 seconds.
How
It's
long?
actually more like 20 minutes each direction.
20
Render
minutes.
instant communication in the event of an emergency impossible.
Yeah.
When we zoom out even further away, we can find the Voyager 1 space probe, which is the furthest away man-made object from Earth. It is currently located 138 AUs from the Earth.
What does AU mean?
Meaning astronomical unit, which is
Oh.
the distance between the Earth and the Sun.
Oh,
which means
okay.
that Voyager 1 is 138 times further away from us than the Sun is.
Wow.
At some point on its long voyage, Voyager 1 turned its camera around and took this photograph. It may not
Oh
look
my
like much at
god.
first,
Is that
but
just
in
the...
my opinion, this is the greatest
Wait,
single
is
photograph.
that just like the universe? And I'm guessing that's Earth, because it turned around and took this last image. So is this just like the universe itself? Like, you can't see anything else? That's...
ever taken in all of human history. This tiny pale blue dot is
Yeah, it's Earth,
I
yeah.
don't think that anybody has ever said something as amazing about this as Carl Sagan when he said, "If you look at it, you see a dot. That's
Yeah.
here. That's home. That's us. On it, everyone you ever heard of, every human being who ever lived out their lives. The aggregate of all our joys and sufferings. Thousands of confident religions, ideologies, and economic doctrines.
Oh my
every
god.
hunter and every forager, every hero and coward, every creator and destroyer of civilizations.
Yeah.
Every king and every peasant.
Yeah.
Every young couple in love, every hopeful child. Every
Oh.
mother and every father, every inventor and explorer, every teacher of morals, every corrupt politician,
Yeah.
every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint and sinner in the history of our species lived there. in a cloud of dust
Damn.
Suspended in a sunbeam. Voyager 1 is currently traveling at 17 kilometers every single second.
Oh, wow.
Even at that speed, it won't break out of the reach of our solar system for another 30,000 years.
What?
Once we go beyond the solar system, we arrive in our interstellar neighborhood. Here we shift to the light year unit of measurement, which is the distance that light travels in a full Earth.
See, I got like our universe and us being like really far, or like our galaxy, should I say, or our solar system, he said, right? I get that part. There's a local cloud in space? Like what?
Earth year, or about 9.461 trillion.
Sorry, wait, let me go back on that one.
Interstellar neighborhood. Here we shift
Interstellar
to the light year
neighborhood
unit of measurement, which is the distance that light travels in a full Earth year, or about 9.461 trillion kilometers. The star Proxima Centauri here is the closest other star to us other than our sun, but it's still 4.24 light years away from us.
Jesus.
To put that into perspective, if it was heading in the right direction, it would still take Voyager 1 over 70,000 years to reach it. In other words,
the hell?
Your car at 100 kilometers an hour, like in our previous example to the moon, it would take over 6 times longer than the entire age of the universe is just to finally get there, and it wouldn't even exist still when you arrived. When we zoom out even further, we can see the entire
That's the Milky Way. Yeah, I know that much. Yeah.
Which Earth is located right
yeah.
This yellow dot is the furthest extent of humanity's radio broadcasts throughout history, which means that any
from where to where though?
Who live outside of this range are totally unaware of humanity's presence. It's complete silence.
That is so
as far as we are currently aware, but the entire galaxy spans over 100,000 light years from end to end. There are 100 billion stars and over 100 billion planets.
Because what I also know is that the Andromeda planet is gonna collide with like the Milky Way, like giving it like I'll be dead by then, but apparently it's gonna collide together and make like one giant massive galaxy. Obviously I don't know if Earth would survive that, because I believe at the center of the Milky Way there's a giant black hole, right, that keeps everything together. I think that's the same as most galaxies. I think, I don't know. Again, this is just me relaying stuff that I've heard on like TikTok reels and Instagram reels and stuff like that. So I don't know how true that is. Obviously, maybe you lot can correct me if I'm just chatting was. But this is crazy.
Of our galaxy, but you have never seen the full glory of the galaxy at night, because 99% of the stars that you can see with the naked eye are limited to this small, tiny region right here.
What?
But even this,
and then so if we could only see that, I guess he said with our naked eye, right? So how much can we see with like a telescope or something like that?
The galaxy is nothing compared to the rest of what's out there. Zooming out even further, and we arrive at the local group of galaxies, a collection of 54 different galaxies that 54 million light years across.
What?
But zooming out even further, and we can see the Virgo Supercluster, of which the local group here is just a tiny segment of.
Virgo, I'm a Virgo.
There are at least 100 other groups of galaxies.
So you're trying to tell me, if you zoom out of the Milky Way, that's all galaxies? Like all those little dots, all those little, like NG 1023 is a galaxy. Like all of this, Virgo 3 groups, that's all galaxies. Leo groups, that's all galaxies. Virgo Cluster, that's all galaxies. That's what? Like even down here at the bottom, you're telling me that's all galaxies? Even up there where it's like little dots and little, that's all galaxies. And this is why I say that there's no way we can be by ourselves. Like this is actually mind-blowing. Like
just like our own local group inside of here, and the distance from one side to the other is a mind-numbing
110 million light years. Also, we can't, there's nothing faster than light, is there? Like light is how fast anything can go, right? Like you can't break the light barrier or nothing like that, right?
But even the massive Virgo Supercluster is nothing but a quiet and tiny lobe of the Great Laniakea Supercluster.
What?
That is home to our galaxy as well as 100,000 other galaxies.
So, oh my god, no, it's too early for this, man. It's not, it's like 12 p.m. But, so, this is fucking insane. Wait, okay. So you have the Virgo Supercluster, which is like there. And then you're telling me you have So wait, so if the Virgo Supercluster is there, so you're telling me the Virgo Supercluster has all of these like extra bits, and also like some might be even bigger than the Virgo. Nah, my head hurts, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
The distance from one side to the other is 520 million light years.
What?
From even there, we can zoom out all the way to the entire observable universe and see that even...
Wait, how can we see all of this? Like, how does he know this is all here? Like, how can... Because he said the furthest, like, object we can, like, how far we can see is, like, was only, like, 100 and something light years away. So how does he know, or how do we know, like, all of this? Like, how do we know about the Virgo Supercluster, and how do we know about like how do we know about all of this stuff as well? Like, how can we see how vast it is if we can, you know what I mean? Or did he say? I don't know. Sorry.
The Titanic Laniakea Supercluster
What?
is just a tiny and insignificant part of everything. This is the observable universe, and it contains everything that we know of. It is home to at least 2 trillion different and individual galaxies, which together
No
contain more stars than
way.
there are grains of sand on the entire
No way.
from Earth to any side of
There's more galaxies than there is sand on Earth, and you know how little sand is. Like, there's like trillions of it. Are you trying to tell me there's more, like, what did he say? Is it galaxies? Or is it just like, yeah, individual galaxies?
observable universe is 46.5 billion light years, which means that the entire width is 93 billion light years across. What's perhaps even more interesting, however, is what actually lies beyond the observable universe.
Wait! Bro, what you're trying to tell me? Oh, observable, yeah. So what you're basically trying to say is this is only what we can see right now. You're telling me there's more. Like, you're telling me there's more stuff there. Like, I thought I knew a bit about space, like you know, like the Milky Way and like Andromeda colliding with the Milky Way. And I didn't, like, I knew space was big. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not an idiot. Like, I knew space was huge. Like, I knew it took like time to go somewhere and stuff like that. Maybe not like 100 something years or whatever, or maybe not like 165 days to go and get to the moon, which is crazy, or like maybe she said in 20 minutes and whatever. But I knew it took a certain amount of time, right? Which is obviously why like a lot of people trying to go to Mars and trying to go to, I think it was like Elon Musk and he's like science people want to go to Mars and like what's it called, colonize Mars and whatever. But this is a whole different shebang. Like, this is a whole, like, got 93 trillion light as million or trillion or billion or trillion light years across, right? But that's only our this is only our seeable universe. This is only what we can see from. There's more.
Keep in mind that the observable universe is all the
Nah, man.
Keep in mind that the observable universe is all that we can currently see, and it's entirely possible that the rest of the universe outside of it is vastly larger and more fantastic than we could possibly ever imagine. We simply don't know what else is out there.
No, but and this is why I say I feel like it's impossible for us to be the only living organisms in the whole entire universe. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting niggas to be as intelligent as humans or intelligent as, you know, like humankind, but there's got to be some sort of fungi, there's got to be some sort of organism, some sort of animal, some sort of creature, something out there that is just like will evolve like how we evolved, because obviously like we were apes and something like that. I don't particularly know all about like how the evolution of man was or blah 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 blah, or how long it took, but I don't know, like we were apes and we evolved into like, that's why obviously like everyone was monkeys, and maybe that's why they call black people monkeys, I don't know. But anyway,
the light from these incredibly distant places has not yet had enough time in the universe's history to reach us yet back on Earth.
in the universe's history,
some places may never reach us at all. Because some parts of space very far away from Earth are expanding away from us faster than the speed of light, that means that the light from these places will never, in an infinite amount of time, reach Earth.
Oh,
Meaning
wow.
that even if humanity is eternal and exists forever, there will still be an unknown number of places in the universe that we will never know about or ever see. So, it is very likely that as unbelievably enormous as it seems, the observable universe is just a tiny slice.
Yeah, it really is.
Of the entire universe. According to the theory of cosmic inflation that was proposed by Dr. Alan Guth, if it is assumed that cosmic inflation began at 10 to the negative 37th of a second after the Big Bang, and with the assumption that the size of the universe before inflation began was equal to its age times the speed of light,
what? Nah, bro, you've lost me. You've lost me.
At the present day, the entire universe is 150 sextillion times larger than.
Bro, I've never even heard of sextillion. I didn't even know that was a number. How many zeros is that? Nah, what? Nah. I didn't even know.
That number for reference looks like this, with this many zeros.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Okay.
Let this number sink in for just a moment. This would be similar to you thinking that the entire observable universe, everything that you could see, was the size of a light bulb, but then realizing that in reality the entire universe is larger than the former planet of Pluto. Imagine a light bulb in the center of Pluto, but we inside the light bulb were totally unaware that Pluto existed outside of it.
Right, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
We're all so unbelievably
We
small.
really are.
Shouldn't worry, because all that means is that there is so much left out there for us to discover together.
Do you know what? Do you know what makes this sad? Like, I'm thinking about it. And this is about to get really depressing, I'm not even gonna lie, but you know what makes this sad? Is the fact that in my lifetime, I won't get to see what they discover in the future. Like, I won't get to see how big the universe really is. Like, I won't ever get to live to see Andromeda collide with Milky Way, or I won't get to see, maybe I might get to see us like trying to colonize Mars, but like, I won't get to see like the civilization of Martians or Earthlings living on Mars. Do you know what I'm saying? I won't get to see any of that. Like, I'll be gone. I'll be dead and gone by then, which is sad. Which is really sad. I'm not even gonna lie, because I find this stuff so interesting. Like, I found it interesting before, but then watching Rick and Morty like really just piqued my interest a bit more to make me want to be like, I kind of want to watch a video about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, even that there, like, my girlfriend got that for me, and it's basically like the stars above the hospital where my son was born, and she got that like printed in a frame for me, because I obviously when we talk to each other, like, obviously she knows I enjoy like space of the stars and stuff like that, but that is honest. This is only a 9-minute video. I don't normally drag out videos like this. I'm so sorry, but this was amazing. Like, this was wow. Sorry, this is such a random video for me, even though I do random videos. This is so random, but this has really just piqued my curiosity. And yeah, if you guys do enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe to become a Don today, and I'll catch you dons in a bit. Peace.